Good evening, sports fans, and welcome back to our modded Minecraft survival. I'm, of course, Rulthariuz, and Hummer is just coming up the
And
stairs.
I'm Hummer. How you going, everyone? Woohoo.
How are you this evening, Hummer?
I'm well, thank you. Feeling a bit horny, but that's okay.
Yes, I can see you're very horny with your halo hanging off one side.
Absolutely, absolutely. The variety of hats is always a very good thing in this mod.
It is. And
I still haven't collected them all.
You've got to catch them all.
I haven't. That's the problem.
Yes. I see you made me a present while I was away.
That's right. I did a bit of exploring since our last episode and felt it necessary to make sure that you had the tools you needed, and one of which was the portal gun, and I managed to find another one. Luckily enough, it was hiding underneath a tree.
Really?
Yeah. There's I've got to remember what the tree is now. The Thorncraft tree, the great wood tree. So there are some great wood trees out there in the wide world that at random you'll notice they have spider webs in the tree, and there's actually a poison spider spawner underneath that particular tree. And underneath the spawner is a single chest, and sometimes you can get some good stuff in those, and I managed to find a portal gun for you, which is awesome.
Very nice. And anyone who's familiar with Portal will get a kick out of this. The rotating base.
Indeed, and of course that is actually connected to the other end of the portal, which is downstairs, and I'm about to come through again once it has moved, and it hasn't moved.
No. Hang on.
Oh, you've taken it away.
Hang on. Wait a sec. You can go back through.
I can go through now?
Yeah.
Ah. Woohoo. Okay. That was really interesting. Wait! Okay.
That's payback for that black hole the other day.
Hey, I died in the black hole too, you know.
But you've been busy since I've been off making other videos, haven't you?
Indeed, I've been doing a bit of farming and harvesting and building, and one of the things that I came to realise after I died in that black hole is I don't want to lose half of my XP again. So I created an XP tank. Stand on the grill and say goodbye to all your XP. If you want to get a level of XP, just right click on the tank in front of you and you can gain a level back.
Oh, how comes that?
If you just, so with an empty hand, if you right click on the tank.
Yeah, oh hang on, I've got to make an empty hand first. Boop.
Empty hand, and it'll give you a level per click.
Oh, look at that.
And then of course you can put it back in again.
I do like that idea, that's really awesome. And
absolutely.
There is more stuff on the walls and stuff hiding behind walls, and
this is true. So what I've done is we're sort of running into a bit of a brick wall with our energy situation here. So we're having our steam generators there. We've added extra redstone furnaces because one redstone furnace was not adequate to keep up with the charcoal demand of our redstone furnaces. Our steam dynamos in the background there.
Yeah.
This
is all extremely complicated.
It's quite messy, really, and that's just because we've just built it and we've expanded it and not really planned it, which is generally how Minecraft goes. So I've made a few more machines, a few more redstone furnaces. I've created an induction smelter down the bottom here, which I'm in the process of right now of creating some steel, and so that's actually got iron in at the moment. It just needs a bit of charcoal, like so. And that will then create, for every 4 pieces of charcoal and 1 iron ingot, that actually creates us a steel ingot. And
very nice.
the reason why I'm looking to create some steel is because I want to create a steam boiler.
Yep.
There's 2 versions of a steam boiler, and they're made of either iron or steel.
Yep.
The iron steam boiler is a low pressure steam boiler. And then the steel one is the high pressure steam boiler.
And we always like higher pressure.
Oh yes, got to go for the best. You know, it's just like me in cars. I always have to make sure I go for the cars that have the best features.
Exactly.
Yes. So I've made a few changes with the chest up here with the ores. You can see it's got a few ores in there at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And the ender chest is currently connected to the pipe there. So anything that we put into the ender chest, of course, will just get routed through our system, except for the sugarcane, because it doesn't know where to put the sugarcane. Means that I have to make a change here and say, yes, you are a default route, and there goes the sugarcane.
The times they are a caning.
Indeed. So some of these pipes, so I've set up these two top chests, the diamond chest and the gold chest next to it as the default route, so they'll end up with all the various items that that it doesn't know where to sort into.
Yep.
Other chests. What else have I changed in this room? I did show you the terrain smasher and sugarcane farm, didn't I?
Yeah, but I don't think we've actually shown anyone else the terrain smasher.
Ah, well. So this is just a very simple thing. It's just got water underneath there, next to the sand. Nothing too fancy there. And the terrain smashers will once the sugarcane grows, as I shall demonstrate. Oh, I just heard it go then. Once the sugarcane ends up in front of the terrain smasher will break the sugarcane and then put it in the barrel. So for some reason this one's not working. That one's working, but this one's not. Why?
It's telling you lies. Telling you
It
sweet
is.
little lies.
So I'm just going to replace it and test it. There we go.
Wunderbar.
So yes, so we've got a barrel there filling up with sugarcane because we need lots and lots of paper for things, and of course we can use that for other sugary things.
We need paper for reasons.
Reasons, indeed, which we'll get into a bit later. So one other thing, what else did I do? I just separated out our downstairs room, organised our. What I'm planning to do is make this room in here into our engine room, our mechanical room, our everything room. So a lot of stuff that's upstairs I'm hoping to be able to move down here.
Yep.
And I've already got something already to place on the ground that I prepared earlier.
Here's one we prepared earlier.
And roughly about here, I think. We'll just put that down there. 1, 2, 3. So, liquid fueled boiler fireboxes. I wonder what they might be for.
They're for barbecuing.
Yes, if you stand there for long enough, I'm sure. So what I'll do is I'll quickly show you something else that I added upstairs that liquid fuel boiler boxes are needed for. So as I mentioned, we're going to make a high pressure boiler. So I'm just going into the other part that I've added recently, and that is a little ME terminal here that I've created. Simply just with the ME controller, the ME crafting terminal, energy cell and the ME drives, and I've got 3 4K storage cells in that ME drive, all of which are relatively full already. And I'm at the point now where I want to make more energy cells, but unfortunately the resource that's needed is this one, which I've just put into the crafting grid, and that's the limit of what we have. Certus quartz. And we have 8.
Oh, damn it.
And unfortunately, Certus quartz is the core resource of applied energistics.
And we have none.
And we have next to none. Which is problematic.
Very, very close to none. we're a couple of short of a happy meal.
Well, I mean, at the moment, as you can see with the storage cards in the ME drive, the storage is divided up into different ways. So at the moment, you see you've got green lights there.
Yep.
If I was to maybe put some stuff into the ME chest, which I've just done there, or the ME system, one light's gone orange.
Yes.
So what that means, if you open up the ME drive and then mouse over the top left drive,
yep,
it says that it's got 63 of 63 types.
Yes.
So each one of these storage cassettes in the ME drive can only store 63 different types of items.
Uh-huh.
And that includes armor that might have different levels of damage. So, for example, a piece of armor with 1 hit of damage on it is different to a piece of armor with no damage. That counts as a different type. So, I'm not sure. Let me just have a quick look to see if there's any armor in here. I don't think there is. Gold, no. No. How about some shovels? No. Just looking for anything that might have had some different levels of damage on it. I mean, you've got in there at the moment your bloodwood bow, if you look at bows in the crafting terminal. And you could pull that out and it would probably change that orange light to a green light because it's probably stored on the first drive. Or it might not be. But,
my bow.
you know.
I want it back.
Okay, so it wasn't stored on the first drive.
Wasn't stored on the first drive.
That's okay. I know what I put in that is, and that's my steak. So I just grabbed that out again. So, yeah, very low on storage in there. We need to craft some more of those drives, and I can't craft the drives without more Certus. So what we really needed to do is we needed to get a quarry going, because mining for resources manually is quite boring and time consuming.
And nobody wants to do that.
Indeed. So I went and did some mining today and managed to collect about 40 diamonds because I managed to get Fortune 3 on this pick.
Ooh.
So I've stacked a whole heap of lapis on that. Anytime I found any lapis when I was mining, I threw it onto that pick so that I could get some fortune on it. So now that pick's at Fortune 3, which means that we can maximize our diamond ores.
Very nice.
So the only thing we needed to do now is to get a quarry up and running. But to get a quarry up and running, we need power.
And we're running very short of power.
And we are running very low on power. So that's why I started to put together the components I needed to build the steam boiler.
Ah. I see what tricky stuff you're working on here.
Yeah, so what I need to craft the steam boiler, and we'll actually craft the biggest one we can, and that will be a 3x3x4. So that will be 3 layers worth of high pressure boiler tanks.
Yep.
And we could probably actually go as high as 4 high boiler tanks.
Yep.
But that means I need to craft a lot of steel, which is the reason why I was putting the charcoal into this induction smelter.
I see.
And then taking my steel and coming around the corner here to a little hidden rolling machine and placing my steel in the rolling machine so it can create the steel plates that I need to create the steel tanks.
Ah.
I
see what games you've got afoot here.
Yeah, so I've just basically been cooking up, smelting, doing whatever I could to get some steel happening, because that's really going to be a key to our power production. Once we have the steam boiler, we'll have ample amounts of steam, which means we can then do away with our coal production, our charcoal production facility here, and actually power the steam dynamos directly with steam rather than actually having it to create its own steam with coal or charcoal.
I like that idea. Well, shall we get to work?
Yes, and first of all though, let's just quickly change my energy cell out at the quarry.
Ah, that's right. Yes, you have actually built the quarry.
So yes, we've taken advantage of another mod in the game called Mystcraft.
Yes, this was much fun the other night.
It was, and we'll have a bit of a flashback video of that later on. But upstairs here, we have our little Mystcraft area. So we have our ink mixer, our writing desk, and our bookbinder to create Mystcraft ages. Now, if you follow me through to Test Age 2, which we created, which is the book on the left.
Yep. Oh, jeez.
And
I'm in you again!
And enjoy the lag fest.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I've got a portal here.
Yes.
Next to the book, which takes us to the quarry.
Oh.
So this is the quarry. Now the problem is with this particular Mystcraft realm is that it's a Mystcraft realm that has 4 biomes.
Yes.
Has all sort of random things that can happen, and it's created biomes such as Phantasmagoric Inferno, which is basically a nether biome.
Oh, that's very nice.
And unfortunately, this mine is sort of nearby one of those biomes, and I've had some ghast issues.
Oh, that's rather ghastly.
And ghasts have spawned in this particular area and actually shot at me whilst I've been on this platform. This platform was originally made out of wood.
It's now made out of something a little bit more strong.
Yes, and I've tried to build a bit of a roof over the top of it to try and at least offer some protection from ghasts firing towards the quarry.
Yes, that would be beneficial.
So this energy cell is empty. I'm just going to grab it and place down the fresh one, like so, and make sure that it is outputting at the bottom. Okay, so the quarry is now moving.
Speaking of ghasts.
I was just about to say, I just heard a ghast. So that's going to run for about another 15 minutes. The energy cell doesn't last long. All the resources get put into the ender chest, which is linked with the ender chest back at our base, which we can go back to now, before we get shot at.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh yes, I see. All of it's going into the appropriate places.
Yep, so everything's going through and it's going into chests. Any ores that come through go into this diamond chest up the top here. And yeah, so you can see the cobbles going into this chest.
Very nice.
So to power the steam boiler, which, power is a big issue, so I've got an empty energy cell here, which I'm just going to plug into the middle of all of these cables so that it can recharge. But that stores 10,000 RF, and it's slowly recharging, but whilst that's recharging, some of these other pieces of equipment are getting starved for power as a result. So the other thing that I did while you were away this week is I crafted these tanks.
Holy Jesus!
Yep. So 2 tanks, and also in the corner here is just an igneous extruder. It's just creating some obsidian.
Oh yes.
And you can see there's an ender tank that is full of lava.
Mm-hmm.
How curious.
How very curious. I assume the ender tank is taking lava from somewhere.
It is indeed, and we'll get to that in a second. So we have our tank, which is full of oil, and it is currently being processed by these oil refineries at the back here.
Jeez,
and that is being processed into fuel, which is then being stored in this tank.
I see.
And now the next step is that we need to take that fuel and produce energy with it.
Yes.
And then we should be able to resolve our energy issues. So, if you like, we'll take a quick break here and we'll put together our energy system.
Yes.
And show people the result shortly.
Very well. We will come back to you soon, guys.
Alright, steam boiler is completed. If you right click on the boxes at the bottom there, it shows you things are happening.
Mm-hmm.
So, the other important thing for a steam boiler is
fire
and
water.
Yes. The problem is with a steam boiler is it actually does consume a butt ton of water.
Yes.
And the aqueous accumulator that we have upstairs might not be sufficient for this task.
Okay.
So we might need to try something else. And my thoughts is using a fluid transfer node.
Have you been making Timothy Leary's glasses again?
I found those.
Oh, did you?
Yes, they were in a dungeon somewhere. I think a spider dungeon or something. Somewhere along the track. The problem with the boiler is if, for whatever reason, it runs out of water.
Yep.
So in other words, the water is being converted into steam at a pace that outstrips the input of water. The boiler will explode.
Now, we talking the kind of boiler explosion that you've seen on Back to the Future 3, or are we talking the kind of boiler explosion that will end all of existence?
No, we're talking about Back to the Future 3, probably.
Ah, yeah, why not? Ah! Oh,
Like I
look
said.
at that.
Isn't that nice?
It is. It's coming along
Alright.
nicely.
So yes, as you can see, the steam boiler does take a substantial amount of time to heat up. That's helpful.
Turns out you can also place a portal on it.
Turns out you can. Okay,
Yes.
so the water is now pumping in there. You can see that the water is staying at a maximum temperature, or maximum volume, I should say. The fuel is coming in from the tanks upstairs in this pipe at the back.
Yep. So fuel comes down there, into there.
Yep.
And then we have our water feed up into there. That's very good. Oops.
Perfect.
Excellent.
There is only so much steam.
Yeah.
And if we have our steam generators connected here and generating power,
Yeah.
they'll generate reasonable amount of power per steam. Jeez, you are a dangerous man. So don't. I have a toy that I can use on you.
Oh, the gravity gun.
Indeed. Unfortunately, though, if I pick you up with the gravity gun, which, thank you. If I pick you up with the gravity gun,
Yeah.
like that, if I hold you in the air too long, the server might kick you.
Is that what happened earlier today?
Yes, that's what happened earlier.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I can play pinball. I'm a pinball wizard. Anyway, so what fun, huh? Unfortunately, I can't use my portal gun really, because if I do use my portal gun like this,
Wait.
you have just discovered where I'm getting the oil from.
Or at least I will when I, Holy, what is this? Wow, Batman, that's a long way down.
Yeah, that was actually a very large oil geyser.
Ah.
It's like a double height geyser.
Yeah.
So, normally the oil that's in the ground is normally just via a single hole in the ground. But when you get these cross-shaped holes,
Yeah.
they're supersized oil deposits.
Okay. Does it eventually run out?
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, if you go into bat form,
Yeah.
we can go down there and we'll see what it's up to and how much it's got to go. And you'll notice back at the base, the oil tank was full.
Yeah.
So if we just go down here,
Forgot to go into
I'm
actual.
just going to put some torches here. So here's the top of the oil here.
Oh, yes.
Oh, actually, not quite. We're actually into the bulb of the oil.
Okay.
So
Wow.
this is these are the bigger ones. Woodchuck could.
How much would chuck? Bah. How much?
Bah.
Oh God.
No.
How many oms
don't
can a
do
nom nom?
it. Don't do it.
How many oms can a nom 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 if nom nom can nom noms? It's just cool coming out here and seeing the landscape being devastated.
It does a very good job at that. There is another quarry that we could use that instead of devastating the terrain, it switches out every single block that is not dirt
Yeah.
for dirt.
Ah.
And it also leaves the surface untouched.
Ah.
That's the ender quarry. And
see.
for which we need lots of ender pearls.
That means we're going to have to go kill something ender related.
Yeah, it will be the case. So if you're back in action again after our little internet crash there, if you want to grab that energy cell,
Okay.
if you want to place it in the little cavity up the top there,
Okie dokie. Boop.
and make sure everything's turned to
Yes, it is.
blue.
Holy mother of...
Isn't that charging up just nicely?
That's charging up a little bit quicker than it was before.
Yeah. So what I reckon, if we can manage to get ourselves some ender pearls,
Yeah.
and then we'll be able to plug in a tesseract just like that,
Yeah.
and then that can be our portable power pack. And obviously we'll be able to continue to use this as our energy for our base as well.
Yeah.
But I'm just having a look at the steam boiler, and you can see that the steam is quickly depleting. You know what? I think we need to go to a new Mystcraft age.
Should we?
I've just created a brand new descriptive book.
Oh, yes. Do you know what it does yet, or...?
No, this is brand new.
It's like brand new. I really need to stop being a chicken at this point. Maybe a bat. No, I'll go first.
You go first.
I'll go
You
first.
tell me what it's like. But you don't have a linking book and a book stand. Do you have a book stand?
I don't have a book stand.
Here, have a book stand. There you go. It's right on the floor. There you go. You got it.
I got the book stand. Here, okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Ready? 3,
Good luck.
2, 1.
Bye.
Okay, immediate death is not a thing.
Very dark.
Um,
Oh, we're in a cave.
we are in a rather substantial cave.
I'm going to go straight up. Offset from the stone a little bit. I'm just going to dig straight up in the air. Oh, of course you could do that too.
Just wait a sec. I'll wait for it to reset. Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Wow, many layers.
Several layers for the looks of it. Oh. There we go. I can see stars.
I hope that doesn't close real quick. There we go.
Oh.
I see bluegrass, and not as in the music.
There's red stars. So yes, here we are in our third Mystcraft age that we've created so far.
It looks reasonably stable.
Well, it's generally random ones will mostly be stable. It's only when we start trying to create our own that's when things really start to go crazy.
We should do that.
So if we look at the writing desk, we've got a book on the left which I've entitled Biomes.
Yes.
And that's full of biome pages.
Uh-huh.
So what we need to do to create a Mystcraft age is we need to decide what biomes we want. I'm just going to grab some blocks.
Oh, let's cook this goose.
Um,
Hello, Menacreeper. I see you there, shaking that ass. Right, ready?
And I will zone in first because obviously I'll be able to respond quicker.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Alright, I'm coming now, which means I'm about 20 seconds behind you.
It's raining.
It's pouring.
It's stormy. There's lava.
Lots of lava.
Link book is down. There's lava right next to the landing platform, so be careful.
I just flew straight up. I'm probably not even there yet.
It is thunderstorming.
I'd seen lightning.
Yeah.
It just scared the fish
I've just
out of me.
Seem to be getting quite a number of zombies.
Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. You know you wanna... What hat have you got? That Enderman is just trying to get out of the rain so bad and he just can't.
They might ruin
that
your
was-
day.
Okay, that's enough.
What was that? Lightning almost hit you?
Yeah, it was only like about 6 or 7 blocks away. It's all fun and games until you almost get struck by lightning.
Well, I'm going to ransack this library and then I'll portal back to the link book.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back.
Ooh, this library chest actually has a notebook in it.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
So there you go. Failed Mystcraft crafting at its best.
I still got this feeling we could have done better. So that was our little experiment with a unstable Minecraft age, which we kind of went for complete instability, but we made something that was reasonably stable. It looks like it might be useful.
Yes, it might be if you can get over the rain and the lightning and everything else that's going on in there, but
It's thunder. It's lightning.
yeah, it's probably not one of the most useful ages that I've ever seen in Mystcraft, but
It's not a total loss.
yeah, I mean next time we'll see if we can come up with something really crazy and and also maybe something a little bit more useful.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. But for now, guys, we are going to sign off. If you've liked this video, please do like this video, and we'll catch you guys later and keep on geeking out.
See you next time, guys.